Hi, I'm Clunie Leachman, and sitting beside me is my wife and pastor, Dr. Yvette Leachman.
Hi. Together we pastor All Nations Church of God of Prophecy in the Pine Hills area of Orlando and are so grateful to God for the privilege to serve Him by serving His people. The question has been asked, how long have we been married?
We have been married for 40 years. We have just celebrated our 40th milestone last June, 21st of June, 2020.
And we have two children.
Yeah.
First, girl, who came to faith in the Lord at age 8, her first trip to youth camp back in Jamaica. She grew up doing different things in the service of the Lord, and as a teenager, she learned to play the keyboard. Um, and in fact, when she left for college, which she attended in Tampa, that was the first year of our pastoring here in the United States. She would come home every weekend so she could play for Sunday morning worship.
Yeah.
She spent many years as an educator and recently transitioned into a new industry. Our prayer is that even in this season of her life, she will be engaged more using her talents in the service of the Lord.
Man. Our son is a reserved personality. He got saved early, I think about 8. His passion is really, he's finding his passion in doing medicine. At the moment, he's preparing to be a pharmacist, and his desire is also to be a medical missionary. Our prayer are behind him, and we are praying also that the passion that he had for the Lord in his early years will return.
Amen. We've pastored for upwards of 24 years
Yes,
totally.
yeah,
Our first pastorate was 3 years into our marriage, and it was at our local church that we were then members of. Um, it's very special to me because it's the same local church that was led by my grandparents for many, many years. And my pastor, Pastor Leslie Trusty, late Leslie Trusty, is the one who started pastoring after my grandparents became disabled or not able to come out, and and then he was the one who raised me up in the Lord, poured into me, set me forth in ministry. And when he was appointed for the first time after 8 years there, appointed to a new location, we were asked to lead that congregation. That was pretty special.
yes. Right, so we migrated here, and we were called into the ministry um, again, and Pastor Leachman will tell you a little more about that.
Well, again, another unique situation because after being members at this location 3 years to the time, we were, the pastorate was vacated, and the overseer called me in, and first of all, I was asked to lead interim until they made a decision. But later, about 6 months later, I was appointed to serve that local church also. So, in both situations of pastoring, we have been called from among our peers and fellow members to lead. I will let you know that that comes with some challenges. However, God has been so kind, and I want to take this opportunity. Um, Over the years, people have come and they have gone, but I tell you, we have had the privilege of serving such wonderful saints.
Yes, yes.
They have been so kind, so supportive.
Yeah.
They have prayed us through tough situations, loved us through our growth. they have given into us and unto us. They have covered us. Mothers and fathers have lovingly corrected and guided us throughout these years. And I cannot say enough how grateful we are for those wonderful, wonderful saints at
Yes.
All Nations
Amen.
Church of God.
Amen. Yeah, Pastor Leachman, I know you're very passionate in what you do. Tell us about what you do for relaxation, your hobbies.
Well, I don't know that most of it is relaxing, but I love to curl up with a good book. I love to read, and
Yeah.
that if I'm left alone with a book, I am great. However, hobbies as far as liking, the things I really love to do. Um, Number one, I love to cook and to serve. I love to
Yeah.
entertain, right? And I also love to decorate, do interior decorating. And as far as outlets,
Mm.
um, I, I, I love to play ping pong,
Yeah.
table tennis,
Right.
which
Table
is
tennis.
something that we found out that we shared
Yeah. Yeah.
from
We do.
very early, right?
Yeah. We do.
And in recent years, we have also gone into
Golfing.
golfing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that takes him outside because he is an outdoors person. He is a graduate of an agricultural college, and you cannot get him to do things. He doesn't want a job that has him on the inside.
True.
So what
Yeah.
about your hobbies?
Yeah. For me, actually, my work I find just relaxing. I take care of the landscape, do some designing, and for me, it's very pleasurable. It's tough, but somewhat relaxing. But however, I find some unwind time in just watching a good comedy.
Yep.
One of them is Andy Griffith.
The Andy
Yeah,
Griffith
Andy
Show.
Griffith. Yeah, and I find some time to watch some old Western movies.
I know you love
Yeah.
those. Yes.
Yeah.
And as far as favorite foods,
Oxtail and rice and peas. I just love the way how you prepare those, honey.
well, always my pleasure. I know that you would love to have that almost every day, but
Amen.
it's not a good idea. um, but if we were to talk about something that one would find interesting or about you, what would that be?
Um, I love to debate, passionate debate. I love to keep abreast of the world events in the political area. It's interesting to note what is going on in the Middle East and even the Western world and even our society. I just love to discuss those things, to the point of debating.
It seems to go so counter to your nature of being introverted, but yes, that is quite interesting. Um, One of the things that there are two things that come to mind, okay, that I'd like to share concerning being interesting. Number one, um, I have been privileged in my walk with the Lord and as a member of the Church of God of Prophecy. I've been privileged to serve in every department, as leader of every department except for men's ministry. Um, uh,
Okay, that's true.
I didn't talk about the travels. The call to the ministry has allowed me to do much traveling.
Yeah.
Sometimes together, sometimes because of his job, not with with other travel partners.
Yeah.
But we've gone to different parts in Africa, in the United Kingdom, and the Caribbean areas, and have ministered, and we that has been a real source of pleasure and fulfillment in the things of God. In fact, One of the things that the other thing that you might find interesting is that uh, as residents here in the United States for the past over 30
30
years,
years, yeah.
we have never seen snow
No,
in the
never.
United States. We go to places where it snow, and even in the winter, but it never snowed for us, and so we've never seen it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We have never even gone into an area after it had snowed and seen snow on the ground.
Yeah.
But in 2012, as I was visiting one of my favorite places, Israel. It was my third visit, in fact. And there was a historic snowing on the last day of the tour in Jerusalem, and we were snowed in for 4 days. I saw it from start to finish. At breakfast, it started to flurry. Everybody that I was with knew I had never seen snow, and the forecast was snow was in the forecast. So they told me, and I was like a kid in a candy store. I ran outside and caught the different drops coming down. It was wonderful, and so. Those are the things. I want to take this opportunity to thank our overseer and his wife, the state staff, for this privilege to share with you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. And we want to let you know that our prayers are with you.
Yes, we just want to say thanks again to all our those who support us, and thank you for letting us share in this segment of getting to know you. God bless you. We love you.
We love you.